Hello everybody, it's me, your good friend Sparky, and welcome back to my quest to actually finish Sonic 1. We have made it to Labyrinth Zone, which I cannot stop getting hit on, apparently. And it's definitely another one of those sort of infamous zones in the first Sonic the Hedgehog. Because we got water to deal with. And water in Sonic games is not fun. Especially since there's no, like, bubble shield in this game. It's definitely problematic, I think. Wop wop. At least, there's no Tails here, stealing our air bubble. Which he does do that quite a lot. Alright, you gotta go away. Oh no, that's spikes. Bad. Ah. Still gonna try and get Chaos Emeralds. I really am. But I don't know how well that's gonna go at this point. We're at Labyrinth Zone. Which means I can't jump up there, apparently. I wanna hit the button. I wanna hit the button. What the heck? There we go. I hit the button. Oh, there. Okay. Water flow. Platforms trying to push us up into the spikes. Always fun. There we go. Alright, you know, not going bad so far. Just gotta try and get rings and actually hang on to them. Yes, I do want to try and get as many Chaos Emeralds as I can. We got one so far. But we're already on Labyrinth Zone. Which means we're already, like, a good chunk of the way through Sonic 1. This is what, like, this is Zone 4 out of 6? I think, in the first game? Am I remembering that right? I might not be remembering that right. I'm definitely gonna try my darndest. What'd that button do? I don't know what that button do. I am confused. Bubble, please. Thank you. So, I mean, after a certain point, there's not going to be many more opportunities to actually get Chaos Emeralds. So, I want to try my darndest to actually get Chaos Emeralds. That requires being good. And I am not necessarily that. Much case in point. God darn it. That's frustrating. That's always frustrating. You accidentally bump into a ceiling and it screws up your momentum. There we go. I was wondering where the water was. I thought it was supposed to come up. Where did the water go? I don't know. Went somewhere. Oh, hey, this guy. This guy with the spike balls and such. And fire. Fire bad. Like wolf heads shooting fire. Oh, no. Bad. Bad! No. Very bad. I can't get the Chaos Emeralds if I don't got rings. Also, I am cutting it close with this whole drowning thing a little too much, in my opinion. And we're at the end of the stage. Darn it. Well, oh well. The Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 1 really aren't that big of a deal, honestly. They're not super important unless you just want to get, like, the best ending, of course. They're a challenge thing. They're an added bonus on top of everything. But considering we're doing the story mode where it's, like, all one continuous adventure... Oops. That was instant doom. Okay. I got squished. Yeah, considering we're doing, like, story mode where it's all, like, one continuous adventure, we can't really, like, get the bad ending for Sonic 1 for not getting all the Chaos Emeralds, right? Right? I want that invincibility. Yeah. Can you drown? You can drown still while you're invincible? Okay. We're gonna... Whoops. Okay. Yep. Bubble, please. Thank you. I was gonna say, I didn't remember if you could drown while invincible, but apparently you can. That invincibility didn't really get us very far, but that's fine. It's fine. It's just dandy. Air bubble. Air bubble? Air bubble. Please. Panic. Panic has been induced. But yeah, the drowning theme, man, definitely still one of those kind of shakes you to your core things. Brings you back to being a child, and just the panic that sets in when you hear that theme. It's one of the most effective, I think, like, motivational tools in any video game. Alright, cool. Got rings. Still on Act 2, so we can, in fact, get ourselves a Chaos Emerald. Button? What did that button do? There was a button hidden there. I don't know what that button did. I don't trust it. No fireballs, please. Alright, alright. Cool. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about getting stabbed. We still have to worry about drowning. But we don't have to worry about stabby death. We do also have to worry about getting smushed still, so we gotta be careful about that. Air bubble, please. Thank you. Ah! Are you kidding? Are you actually kidding me right now? That was cruel. That was cruel and unusual. Yeah. I guess that does kind of describe parts of this game in a nutshell. It is cruel and unusual at times. Again, another very good reason why I've never actually finished this game. Not without cheating, at least. Oh boy. Alright. You just continue on your way. Hey, we're doing real good there for a little while, too. Air? There we go. Overall, though, honestly, Labyrinth Zone's going a lot better for us than Spring Yard Zone did. Again, we finished the stage without enough rings. I call shenanigans on that. I took the risk. I thought my invincibility would last long enough, and it didn't. It's my fault, I guess, for getting that risky. But man, that's just nonsense. Anyway, time for Act 3. This is the endless waterfall segment, right? Right. Gotta jump off at the right point. There we go. Push the button. There we go. And that opens the way. Right? Right. Yeah? Yeah. There we go. Okay, cool. The Labyrinth Zone is becoming a labyrinth. Appropriate, I'd say. Let's see. Ow, your mother. I don't have time for your nonsense. I have small animals to save. Alright. Whoop. I guess I'll go down. need air bubble. Probably need an air bubble. There we go. The placement of these air bubbles doesn't totally make sense, because they're like, those two are like right next to each other. You think at certain points they'd be more evenly spaced apart. There we go. This section was always fun. It was something like a little different. You just kind of steer your way through. I'm about to drown. There we go. Okay. And you, like, don't see that sprite of Sonic very often. Where he's, like, kind of holding on sideways like that. There we go. Alright, alright. I'll hit the button, we got our air bubble, we can make it through here now. Cool? Cool. Right? Right. Yeah, and this guy. This jerk. These grounders do not look like the cartoon. Which is always very disappointing. Scratch and Grounder in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. And Grounder's, like, robot butt he had. As I remember, Grounder in the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, he had, like, a very distinct butt design sometimes. I think. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. Maybe I'm insane. I know Adventures of the Sonic Hedgehog really liked Dr. Robotnik's butt. That is no secret. Oh, hey, speaking of. Ow, darn it. Right, this section. Oh, no. Ah, spears. Right, we gotta... Oh, your mother. Shoot. Ah. That is not cool. Yeah, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Really liked butts. And... Alright, it's leaving without us. That's cool. Can I reset those? No? So... I'm just supposed to stay here and drown, it seems? Oh, that's... cruel. Again, really glad there are no lives in this game this time around, because that would be total nonsense. That seems like a very faulty bit of level design, honestly. I never realized that was really there. It's kind of like the bottomless pit that you can't escape from in Sonic 2. Though, they eventually, with the various remakes and things, they did eventually turn that into a thing. Where it actually led to Hidden Palace Zone. Which is not something I've actually experienced. Well, I guess going through... Oh, come on. This is gonna be a problem. Because doesn't seem like... Again, really glad there are no lives in this game. Because this is honestly the part of Sonic 1... You, like, get to this point in the game, and it is just kind of starts to get very unusually cruel. It really does. Because there doesn't seem to be any rings in this section. I'm not seeing any spot where there are rings. There's that one shield. Right here. Other than that, it just kind of seems like it's a mad dash out of here. When, like, man... When you're, like, in tight quarters with spear traps and things like that, that's not cool. It's really not. I gotta say, the coolness level of this particular situation, it's definitely in the not level. It definitely is. I would definitely agree to that. Alright, let's try this one more time. It's like you want to try and avoid the water, because it messes with your momentum and things like that. But these are very tight quarters, with not a lot of wiggle room. And the game doesn't even have the common courtesy to give you springs in this section. What? Seriously? No wonder Labyrinth Zone always screwed me up. Come on. See, if I were dealing with the classic Sonic the Hedgehog at this point, because this is not my best gameplay. I fully admit, I'm not the greatest at these games, you know? But if I were dealing with classic Sonic the Hedgehog right now, there's no way I'd ever make it through this part. Because I would just lose all my lives and lose all my continues, and I'd get frustrated and I'd stop. Whereas there's not that level of aggression with this game. And the hitboxes on these spears are a little suspect, I've got to admit. Because there are points where I mean, that time, yeah, that time I got hit. But there are points where why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep doing that? There are definitely points where those spears are a little sketchy. It doesn't feel like I should get hit when I end up getting hit. And there goes the shield. Ah. Man. I was really hoping I could get through this faster. And I missed the cork again. So what am I supposed to do? I can't go back down. I'm literally just stuck here and I have to drown. No, and now the what the frickety frack? Why did the water not come back down before? Excuse me? I very much call shenanigans on that. That's not cool, Sonic 1. It's really not. It's like, man... We already got the spear traps, do we need the fireball guys, too? Like, seriously. It feels like it's a little overkill at this point. Come on. Almost to the top. There we go. I made it! I made it! I did it! Okay, Labyrinth Zone. Done. Wow. Again, that took way longer than I expected it to. Way longer than I wanted it to. But we did it. That is Zone 4 down. Right, Starlight Zone is next. Okay. But I guess Starlight Zone's gonna wait till next time. I did not really expect this to be a, like, one zone per video project. Except for the first episode, because that went relatively smoothly, honestly. But, yeah, apparently this is going to be one zone per video, unless I can really up my game here. But again, I'm not very... It's kind of evident why I never beat Sonic 1 as a child, or even as an adult. Okay. That's besides the point, though. Thank you very much for watching my little trek through Sonic the Hedgehog 1 Sonic Origins. I really wish this title was easier for me to say. Be sure to stay notified for more videos by subscribing and all that good stuff, and I will see you next time. This is your good friend Sparky signing off for now. Catch you later.